much about their true value. But in New Zealand, there is a special mussel that is being sought after by gourmets around the world. The emerald green mussel, a native seafood that grows only in the purest waters of the South Pacific. And the most shocking thing? These seemingly tiny mussels can fetch $25 to $40 per pound, depending on the type of preparation and market. Furthermore, each year, this country exports more than 60,000 tons of green mussels, bringing in hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. What makes this mussel so valuable? Located at the northern tip of New Zealand's South Island are the Marlborough Sounds, a natural labyrinth of hundreds of inlets, forest green all around, and the turquoise water is so clear you can see the bottom. With no industrial effluent, no major ports, and very few ships passing through, this is one of the cleanest waters on the planet, and also where New Zealand green mussels are cultivated like treasures. Thanks to the cold ocean currents from the Southern Ocean, this sea area is constantly supplied with rich natural nutrients, creating perfect conditions for mussels to grow without the need for any artificial growth substances. Everything is purely natural. Even more amazing, this green mussel is a native species, growing only in New Zealand. All attempts to breed it elsewhere, from Canada to Japan, have failed. This makes the green mussel not only valuable, but also a national bio-exclusive. To protect this unique biological resource, the New Zealand government set some of the strictest environmental standards in the world. Each mussel farm must meet strict requirements for water quality, stocking density, and ecological balance. Green mussels take from 1 year to 1.5 to mature completely without artificial intervention. New Zealand green mussels can be seen living by filtering pristine seawater to get natural nutrients. Are suspended in the water column by a system of floating platforms, completely avoiding contact with mud or bacteria on the seabed. Each mussel is closely monitored. Only individuals that meet the right size are kept, while those that do not meet the standard are removed by hand. The amazing thing is that while growing, green mussels also contribute to cleaning the ocean. Each one can filter up to 25 liters of water per day, naturally purifying the surrounding ecosystem. Mussel farming in New Zealand is not just about producing seafood, it is about nurturing a green, clean, and sustainable living system. Between in the cold, blue waters of the Marlborough Sounds, a quiet ritual takes place every morning. Mussel farmers begin harvesting. In the cold sea breeze, they began pulling each mussel rope, dozens of feet long, from the water about 6 to 10 feet deep. Each rope can weigh from 110 to 155 pounds because thousands of adult mussels cling so tightly around the rope that they have to use pulleys and hands to rhythmically support them, avoiding breaking the shells or dropping the young ones. After being pulled up, the mussels will be cleaned on board. Moss, natural debris, or dead mussels are removed by hand. The workers use small knives, brushes, and experienced hands to scrub each live mussel. Only clean shells, tight mouths, and heavy hands are kept. Without industrial machinery, all operations are performed by humans. Because only seafarers can distinguish which mussels are up to standard, by sight, by touch, and even by the characteristic click sound when two mussels hit each other. Before the boat reaches shore, the finest mussels will enter the final crucial stage, deep freezing on site. Right on board, a modern refrigeration system is built in, acting as a mini biological freezer. When the mussels are introduced, the temperature drops rapidly to near freezing, around 0 to 2 degrees Celsius, 32 to 35 degrees Fahrenheit, but does not freeze. This does not kill the mussels, but puts them into a state of natural hibernation, a reduced metabolic rate, almost motionless, but still alive. This helps to keep the freshness as if it had just been caught from the sea, while minimizing the growth of bacteria without the need for chemicals or preservatives. Each mussel, when brought to shore, carries the coolness of the ocean, ready to be packaged, transported, and continue to maintain its quality throughout its journey to the world. Here, the mussels are shelled, lightly steamed or kept whole, then packaged using IQF deep freezing technology. Instant quick freezing, which helps each mussel freeze separately in just a few minutes, preserving the sweetness and firmness as if just caught from the sea. The products are surprisingly diverse, from whole live mussels, convenient half-shell mussels, to ready-to-cook split mussels, or even smoked mussels for high-end dishes. The most special thing is that there are no preservatives or additives. The only thing packed with the mussels is the salty taste of the ocean, pure and unmistakable. From the crystal clear waters of the South Pacific, New Zealand green mussels have conquered more than 80 countries around the world. Once considered a humble dish, today this seafood has entered the world of fine dining, appearing prominently on the menus of Michelin restaurants from Tokyo to Paris. The most demanding markets such as the US, Japan, Europe, and Australia now consider green mussels a symbol of clean food, rich in nutrients and original flavor. With an export value exceeding $300 million per year, green mussels are not only a source of national pride, but also a testament to how New Zealand has turned a natural gift into a global phenomenon. And the journey from ocean raft to luxury dining table is no easy feat. The price of New Zealand green mussels not only reflects the quality, but also the price of preserving a pristine ecosystem that is becoming increasingly rare in the world. Green mussels cannot be farmed in a mass industrialized manner. They take 12 to 18 months to mature without industrial feed, antibiotics, or growth hormones. Only natural plankton and absolutely clean water as a source of life. This species of mussel cannot live anywhere other than in absolutely clean bays. No industrial wastewater, no chemicals, no antibiotics. That is why each farming area is periodically tested for water purity, oxygen concentration, microbial count, and even flow rate. Just a small change in the ecosystem can cause the entire farm to be lost. Because farming follows the rhythm of the ocean, production cannot be increased arbitrarily, even if we wanted to. Each year, the amount of green mussels harvested is limited, a reminder that true quality always requires time and respect for nature. Meanwhile, global demand is constantly increasing. Michelin chefs in the US, Japan, and Europe are willing to pay high prices for batches of mussels with sweet meat, fragrant sea scent, and no chemicals. To maintain maximum freshness, each shipment must also be transported using a specialized refrigeration system, following a closed supply chain from fishing boat to dining table. This is not a luxury item. It is a testament to quality and responsibility. It is the price of patience, of responsibility to the environment. Each mussel is the crystallization of nature, human labor, and professional ethics. But behind the glamour of a $100 million export industry, challenges are quietly rising from the sea. When the seawater temperature increases by only 1 to 2 degrees Celsius, the growth rate of green mussels is clearly affected. These waves' algal bloom, seemingly beautiful but potentially toxic, can cause the entire farming area to be lost in just a few days. Bacteria and microbial changes in seawater are also changing in uncontrollable ways. Not only is it an economic problem, it is also a race against time to protect an iconic species of the Southern Hemisphere ocean. New Zealand's mussel industry is transforming dramatically, combining eco-technology, satellite water quality monitoring, and sustainable fisheries to make mussels not just a food, but a long-term commitment to nature. With each New Zealand green mussel, you not only enjoy the taste of the ocean, but also experience a story of patience, responsibility, and conservation. These are the gifts from the sea that we need to preserve. Why are international customers willing to pay many times more for premium mussels, not only because of the fresh taste, but also because of the sustainable farming process, no antibiotics, and contribution to cleaning the ocean? They are ideal for five-star restaurants, where the food must have both quality and story. The commercial value has increased rapidly from $50 per barrel at the port to double that in major markets like Tokyo and tenfold when served on high-end restaurant menus. As a result, 200,000 mussels can generate more than $500,000 in revenue in a single season. If you love fascinating stories about nature and classy products, don't forget to click subscribe to channel so you don't miss any interesting videos.